on the last episode of QuadWarz.
The Predator's got a good match here.
Dude, so riding that Raptor is kind of brutal.
Yeah, and riding the Predator's like Cloud 9.
Oh, shit! Dude, I ripped the back wheel off. I knew something was bad.
John, it would seem that the Raptor it's changed form.
Yeah, actually morphed into a 700, like.
Oh, dude, I killed that.
Oh, he's flying.
Yeah, I like that. No way. How'd I go?
I can't tell you.
Here on this episode of QuadWarz.
So we're gonna go ahead and try a roll race. What do you think's gonna happen next?
Probably do it in about...
Yeah, that doesn't matter because you're slow.
Here we are at the legendary drag strip where I beat John on the 400EX.
Ooh.
We both had the same machine. I'm even heavier than John, and I still whooped his ass. So what do you think, John? Do you think today you're going to be able to beat me on the Predator, on the Raptor 700 that isn't the 686?
Sad but true, Mike. But actually, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I feel like with the rock trail being so close yesterday, that this is going to be a pretty good matchup. I think this will be way more even than the Raptor, which we knew on the was way quicker than the Raptor or the Predator from a whole shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the 686 had some balls. There's no doubt about that.
Big
If
balls.
anybody has not watched the other two videos, we have a big bore Predator. It's a 560 going up against a basically stock Raptor 700. It's got some bolt-ons and stuff. We had to sub out the 686 because we were just having issues with it. So I think it's actually going to be a pretty close matchup because CC-wise, you still, I think the Raptor 700 is a 686.
Yep.
Even the big bore Predator, it's a 560. We both have no cam, so that kind of takes it out of the equation.
Yep.
I would think that the Raptor would actually should be pretty close. I think stock Raptors have 41 or 45 horsepower. The stock Raptor 700, and we were estimating that the Predator is probably, I'm going to say 50 to 55 horsepower.
Yeah.
So we should be pretty close in the ballpark. Weight-wise, I don't know. It's probably pretty close.
That's going to make a difference for sure.
Yeah, the 686 was definitely heavier, but I think the Raptor 700 lost a couple pounds. I don't know that. We'll have to put the specs up on the screen.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, it should be a good race.
Let's go, man. Ready? Now, before we get started with the first course, we want to take a second and show many thanks to our sponsors for making most of this possible: BP Racing ATV, Rocky Mountain ATV, Smitty Shocks, PSM Parts, and DRW Performance. If you guys are looking for parts on your side-by-side ATV or dirt bike, be sure to check the links in the description below. Now, back to the good stuff.
Now, we did want to mention that the track has been slightly changed since the 400EX series. You'll notice on the ground here these beautifully tilled and prepared launching strips. Actually, we had professional technicians come in here, ground specialists, perfectly smooth. We came out here with line levels and everything, laser levels, top of the line technology. We don't cut any corners with QuadWarz. We should have perfect launches every single time. And the strip has been shortened to 100 yards. Last time we didn't have like an accurate way to measure it, and we just kind of guesstimated, and it was like over 150 yards.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So now we're like 50, I think it was actually 160 yards. So we're significantly closer than we were for the 400EXs. So keep that in mind. If you guys are coming from the 400EX series and you're like, oh, well, these things they're only as fast as the 400. The 400s had like another 50, 60 yards to stretch their legs out.
That's really important.
But we really wanted to do 100 yards because a lot of drag racing with ATVs is 100 yards. We think that's a good benchmark. These things accelerate really quick. I think the top speeds are still going to be probably faster than the 400s.
The shorter distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's get after it.
Mike, did a good job tilling, by the way, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Professional technicians.
Now, neither one of us have even really had any practice launches.
No,
Not here.
this will be very fresh. Let's bring on the disappointment. torque steer there, but man, this thing rips out the hole, dude. Oh my God, dude.
Dude, I almost ran into Wesley. I wheelied up and went to the left.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
You got me on the launch, but they seem to be very close, very even.
Oh.
I think that's a little faster though.
It's because I don't have to worry about it trying to pick up, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wheelied up, you'll see it in the video, and I started going towards west. I was like, oh!
Yeah, this thing was a launch beast, bro. It was out the hole.
Yeah, dude, you were out of the hole real fast. That thing's fast, bro.
Do it again?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Bro, I almost ran into you.
I saw it.
Bro, I'm telling you, they're like dead even in speed. That time, same thing. When I shifted in, it was in a second or third, I wheelied up and let off.
I saw that.
But in the beginning, we were very, very close.
Yes.
As soon as I let off, I think when we switch, it'll probably, I don't know, we'll see, but
Get forward.
they're very close. Yeah, that seems to launch better. I can't wait to try that, because I haven't even tried that. You've launched both of them.
Yep.
Yeah, let's give it a third one, then let's switch.
All right, let's go.
Dude, you can't keep this thing straight. Bro, I cannot keep this straight on the lawn.
That bad?
Dude, I actually went into your lane like you gotta see the footage.
Wow, that bad. Holy.
Let's switch it.
Okay, all right.
Dude, I can't control this thing.
You need to put the equalizer on the front of this to keep the front end.
I can't. Do you see how crazy it is?
All over the place. I watched you almost hit him twice.
Dude, I was like literally all the way even beyond your lane. Crazy.
I'm ready.
Dude, I think this quad's actually faster. I don't know. John red lighted. Bro, you red lighted again.
Now guys, looking back at the footage, you can see here in slow motion, I actually cut the arm drop super tight, which is allowed in drag racing, and I don't think I red lighted, but you guys let me know in the comments below. Also, we did 2 more runs, both on each other's ATV, but the Predator was just no match for the Raptor 700's drag stance. Now, on to some 250R action. Well, Mike, here we are again. I would feel the same way if I got my beat.
Shut the hell up. All right, well, now that we've seen the results of that, the Predator was only running at half power, so it's amazing that the Raptor was actually able to beat it even at half power.
That's the best you can do? Come on, Mike.
Had a corked up exhaust, low on oil, one of my sprocket teeth had fallen off.
No, but in reality, the Predator is a serious competitor. It's just composure. Like, the swing arm's just not long enough to be able to put the power down. You know, she's just a wheelie beast.
Yeah, I do still think that the Raptor feels like it still maybe has a little bit more power.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. They're very close in power. I don't know.
I don't know what a stock Raptor 700 is. I didn't even look that up.
That's what I was saying. It's either
Yeah.
41 or 45. I had looked it up.
Yeah.
It's one of the two.
So with a slip-on in the program, or maybe we're in the 50s, it might... actually.
Right, and it depends because certain machines you put on an exhaust and it's an incredible difference.
Yep.
And then there's other machines you only get a very marginal difference. So I don't know what it is with the Raptor. So I don't know.
Gearing change, it's different gearing.
Right. So it could be more than likely close with power.
Yeah,
they're
dude.
a lot of fun. You saw every launch I had on the Predator, it was like dancing all over the place. It's one, you always want to win, but it is really fun in a machine that it's like driving an old muscle car. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
You just feel like you're going so fast. It's a blast to ride. I enjoyed the Predator a lot. I would say that out of all the three machines, this was probably my favorite to ride.
Yeah.
I think in the trails, it's super nimble. It corners really well. You can do hairpin turns without even breaking the tires loose. It's incredible, and that's because of that short wheelbase, which probably has to do with some of the composure when you're really getting after it.
Yeah, and it's got plenty of power for the trails.
Yeah.
Plenty of power.
Yeah.
More than you can use.
Super fun quad. And then, the Raptor's great too. Super fast quad. That's the first time I even got to ride it.
That's true.
So I didn't get to ride it on the rocks or anything.
Yeah, he didn't get to do like a reaction ride or anything like that. It was just, hey, Mike, jump on this thing and go ripping down the drag.
Right, but I've owned a Raptor 700 before, so I'm somewhat familiar with them.
Yeah.
We've ridden plenty of Raptors.
Oh, yeah.
Raptors are great machines. Unfortunately, couldn't get the 686 out here to test how that would do. But we were saying that it's possible that it may have even been the 700 might beat the 686 because of the composure again.
Yep.
When I rode that 686, dude, it just constantly wants to stand up. That thing was, it was very fun. So it may have beat the Predator, but do you think it can beat the 250R?
That's a good question, Mike. Well, good thing we brought the R with today.
That's right, we brought the R.
Is this awesome or what? Hey, good looking. Wanna go out for a date later? Alright guys, so Mike, after seeing John's awesome performance, what do you think's gonna happen next?
Probably do it in about...
Yeah, that doesn't matter because you're slow, so, but realistically, what do you think's gonna happen?
250R.
Gonna win. Already know this is gonna happen.
250R.
And eat breakfast. Since it was a stock bore, it's been doing it, so it's gonna be no problem at all.
There you have it, folks. That's my take on the situation at hand.
All right, let's put this 4-stroke in the bag. Now I'm gonna try a first gear launch. I think second gear would probably be optimal. I don't know though, it would hook. It's hooking really hard out of here. So I had to feather the clutch on both of the other quads. I'm just gonna try first gear for the first one.
Ready for that whooping?
2 strokes always win, bro.
In your heart.
I'll show you.
How about that?
They're very close.
All right, let's run them.
Wow, dude. That has to have like 50 plus horsepower, I would say, because you're heavier too.
Yeah, realistically. You want to do one more and knock that out, make sure? All right.
This quad pulls, man.
You only beat me by like a quad, if that.
Really?
Pulling on me like this.
You want to try the rolling race again?
Yeah, we're trying to roll race.
They're definitely almost identical in power, but this, you just
delivery. It's delivery.
I can feel hopping from that to this. This is just, it just takes off better. It really does.
Let's go do a roll race.
This quad. I think this quad's. Yeah, dude, you can feel it. Like it's just there. It's definitely. It's a beast, dude. It really is. Let's put him back and let him cool off. Disappointing, for sure. Today, like when we were out in Indiana, we did a ton of drag racing with the 250R, and that was the problem all day long.
This thing just wanted to wheel you
Yeah,
up.
it was really hard to launch. It's very difficult to get a controlled launch on like really soft, like on sand. I think it might be a little more controlled.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just very difficult to launch. But it does. It has a -1 motocross swing arm. That's not really doing the quad any favors to launch. But I will say, you know, we did the rolling race, and I think the Raptor. I don't know, man. It's a fast quad. There's no doubt it's a fast quad.
So it's new age technology. It's you know, they did a really good job setting up how your seat and motor position is, where your weight balance is, and stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, and there's no doubt. I mean, this is not a slow 250R
No,
either.
not by any means.
But realistically, 310 250Rs usually make in the upper 40s, low 50s horsepower. It's a 310. It's not like a crazy big bore or anything.
Yeah.
And I think we're just wanting to get so much out of it. And I think we just need to put a bigger top end on it.
Yeah, that's next, bro.
I think that's the biggest problem that we have. It's a little 310. But it held its own against something double the displacement.
Yep.
You gotta love two strokes, man.
Dude, I mean, you know, I'm a two-stroker at heart.
Yeah.
I'm not against or for either, but I love the two strokes. Like that's where I'm at. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
and for sure, man. If we were to build up the 250R a little bit, it would be we just need.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to QuadWarz. This series 2 of QuadWarz. Don't forget to check out Mike's channel, Michael Sabo. If you guys like this kind of content, let us know in the comments below. Any other matchups? Also, me and Mike are always reading the comments to see what kind of matchups you guys want. And also, huge shout out to the sponsors: BP Racing ATV. We got DRW, right? Schmitty Shocks and
Rocky Mountain ATV.
Rocky Mountain ATV. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.